Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Design. I am back with my Hobonichi planner. I'm very embarrassed to say, but I set it all up and filmed March. I did. I decorated March. I wasn't even paying attention, and just to show you, it was lots of fun. Oh my goodness, I don't even know what March I did. Oh, here it is. I did March 2024. You have got to be laughing with me. Please laugh with me. That is hilarious. I'm having a problem with my phone holding videos. So, I am going to just get into this. I'm going to move you guys up just ever so slightly. Anyways, I'm working with former DEK Hobonichi kits. I'm going to be using those up because why not? They work beautifully. So, I am just going to have fun with this. I have to honestly say, I was laughing at the other, and now I'm really laughing. So, I mean, come on. That's too funny. I know, that is just too funny. Okay, so I am going to, this is a kind of it's called Cabana Beachy theme. And I was explaining when you watch the March video in 2024 how much I used to love to go to the beach in the winter. I grew up on the coast. My favorite time as a kid was even in the winter. Once I began driving, I loved to go out and just hang out when nobody was there because it was such a busy, kind of season in life. And because it was a coastal town, you always had lots and lots of people in the summers. And even when I would go to the beach, I would go as far out as humanly possible and not be with the crowds. I know. What can I say? I liked my privacy even back then. It was just a part of it. And so as our family, I'll retell the story because it won't be out till 2024. Our family was busy and growing. We had a family friend who had a beautiful, beautiful condo that she would graciously share with us. And she was one of my dad's clients, and she was so kind to our family, and we absolutely adored her. She was an amazing, amazing woman. And I know I'm repeating myself because she just was. She just was an amazing woman. She was one of the first ladies in radio. She was encouraging. She was full of amazing stories. And when you watch this in 2024, you will also know she had a pet monkey. And so that was just wow. And my sister always wanted a monkey, though now she denies it. I mean, she wanted a monkey all of our lives. She wanted a pet monkey. And I just, I think about the stories of this particular sweet lady in our life and just, really appreciate. I think I'm going to come out a little bit further so I have more space to write. And there's one of my chickens, or my husband's chickens. I just hung out with my husband and said, your little baby chickens are coming up here, and when they do that, there's going to be a mess. So he's going to come home to a mess, I'm sure. But anyways, but she was just an amazing woman in life, but also just in knowing her. She was such an encouragement. And I seem to have gone over just ever so slightly, and I'm just going to trim that up afterwards, guys. When those things happen, don't be upset with yourself. Don't be mad. Don't be anything, but just enjoy your journey. Seriously, just enjoy the journey. There is nothing extra that you even have to think about. It's okay. Those things happen, and it's all right. So on Saturday, Sunday, I'm just going to put these down the middle because those are really kind of family days and for us. And though my husband works from home now most of the week, he is at home. And like right now, he had to go into the office. There was a big meeting, and my youngest is with them, and they're having a good time. They're at the feed and livestock store, so they're having, I just told him he couldn't come home with baby chicks. So he was like, I cannot commit to any of that. So anyways, and yes, I want him to enjoy what he enjoys, but I'm going to be the first one to say, some days those little chickies, he enjoys too much. So we need to not always have them. And if you've ever had chicks, he will literally bring them in the basement and let them, get big, and they make a mess, and they do this all day, all night. And okay, you're irritated with me. Try living on top of that. We don't have our floors are exposed in the basement, so yes, we can hear them a lot. And my husband just, hey, this is the best part. And I'm like, So he's, yeah. And I want him to have all those things, but not always inside. And he's got some young chickens that's who's on the front porch because he's bringing them in during the freezes. And I told him, I said, you're going to have to re-educate your chickens that they're not inside chickens. We don't do that kind of thing. So anyways, he's, what can I say? The man has poultry. What can I say? So, all right. So I'm already liking this. I think it's really pretty and light and happy and all of that. Oh my goodness. That is so cute. That little corgi. Our nephew, he's had a corgi and she's still a pup. And the stories of that corgi. So she may need to go to doggy boot camp. I don't know. Sounds like it to me. I kind of suggested that to my brother-in-law because he's like, rah, rah, rah. He calls her Poop. And so, anyways, her name is Winnie. My sister, I think, was calling her Pooh, Winnie the Pooh. And she's beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful and as sweet as can be, but she is not fully trained. And so my brother-in-law is very, likes it, no muss, no fuss. And anyways, he calls her Poop because she's not on board with the program yet. So, and it sounds like probably my nephew is not super into it. So I think there's a problem. But it just cracks me up hearing the stories of the pup, my brother-in-law, and the whole thing. So, and he's had such a hard year with the loss of his dad. And so it's good to hear him. It's good to hear him be funny. He's a very dry, has a dry sense of humor, but he is hilarious. And so it cracks me up. But anyways, so I am just kind of intermittently putting things in. No real rhyme, no real reason, just, just to use up the kit and enjoy the kit. I've always been so frugal with them because we've just not always had that kind of money to burn. And so these are left over. They don't exactly fit, but we are using them anyway. So you don't have to have exactly. Now, so these I might come back and use later. And some of these I am saving that. Well, maybe I could use. No, I think I'm just going to leave that. I may use that on the, so you have a monthly here and then you have a place just to write in the back. So, yeah, and this, I picked up the handwriting board, and that will be perfect because the paper is so thin. And what I'm going to do is have that underneath. And so with whatever is left on each monthly, I can decorate kind of with that. And, there's going to be things I'm going to have lists and little headers and just all of this. Now, the only thing I might want to use is I may want to use these. So let me see. Oh yeah, definitely. And that's what I did last when I did that March one. But anyway, so they are funny. And I just think about that little corgi there in the picture, and they're unfortunately losing my other dogs right now. She's, I think she's 13, and, my sister called me and said she's not doing well. And, my husband was just like, no. And so we are very sad for them. And we have taken care of this dog when they've traveled. So, we really like her. And anyway, so I'm storing the extras here, and then I can pull from them on the regular kind of freestyling pages, which I really like. And this is my channel. These are the things for my channel and my blog, or my